20k subscribers. Finally got there, reached there. Thanks to you for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, big thank you to you and everyone who's subscribed to the channel. Just helping it to grow. Really appreciate it. More than you know. So I thought, I don't know how I was expecting to feel when I reached 20k subs. Don't feel no different. Grateful, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting to see some, some balloons downstairs, a bit of champagne on the kitchen table, or some cards and a letter from YouTube to say congrats. But yeah, nothing like that at all. It's all good. So I don't know. I might celebrate today, go out for a meal or something like that. I've got a meeting today with this guy who hit me up on my website, through my website, and he's got this crazy, not crazy, but he's got this idea for music and a rave, where he wants to mesh two different styles together. So I'm going to meet him today for a coffee and just go through what it is he's looking for and whether or not I can help. So that would be interesting. So I'm going to be doing that today. And then I've also got a custom beat to make for an artist. It's a little bit different to what I'm used to. Bit of a challenge. I like a challenge though, because that just keeps me on my toes, keeps me creative and wanting to create. So yeah, that's all good. I'm going to be doing that today, working on that. And yeah, I want to talk about what I've learned on the journey to 20k subs and how YouTube is now, how different it is now compared to when I started my channel, and just the things that I've observed and seen from other channels, other creators, and how it affects new creators. So it's kind of like what to be aware of, sort of thing, but we'll get into that. So yeah, cheers for 20k subs, man. I appreciate you. Coach?
Football coach.
Oh.
Remember what you said? That boy was missing. But everyone's saying he's been found. He's not.
The big brand we have is Karen's Diner.
Okay, yeah.
That's where, I mean, that's a global brand, and we never spent a penny. Really. It's totally, we've got 1.4 billion hits on TikTok.
Yes, so the meeting went really well. Spoke to him about the vision and where he wants to go with the whole thing, really. And yeah, it's just made me think that it's something that I can do. So what I'm going to do is go away, think about everything that he spoke about, and then just go from there. We'll have another talk probably Sunday or Monday, and then we can start putting some stuff into planning and then go from there. But yeah, overall, good meeting. I'm excited for it. So I'm just watching this video, how to make a...
Xero puts more financial control at your fingertips. Visit Xero.
I'm just watching this video, how to make a day. How to make a day in my life video as an introvert. And it's by Nikki Saunders. Don't know if you've heard of her, but she's cool. She's worked with Mind Focus, Eric Thomas, and yeah, she's doing good. A good little channel on that. So I'm just watching that, trying to figure out how to create day in the life videos, because I actually like creating vlogs. I like documenting. Like I've said before, by documenting I can kind of reflect on my day and my life. So like 6 months time I can look back on this and be like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing back then, and this is where I am now. So it's good. I like it. And yeah, what I was trying to say is like just trying to get a better understanding of how to create these videos, what to add, what I don't want to add, what I'm comfortable with sharing, because I'm an introvert, ambivert, depending on who's around, depending on the vibe, the energy of the people and that. But I would say introvert. Where was I going with this? Yeah, and I'm quite a private person, so sharing stuff is a big deal. So yeah, I'm just trying to research and just get as much knowledge as I can to create these videos, and hopefully, say 6 months time, I can look back on this video and be like, yeah, I've grown. My vlogs are getting better. My life ain't that boring. I always say that, but yeah, it's a good way to document. So if you're thinking about doing some vlogs and stuff like that, do it. I say just do it. Even if you don't get the views. And my last vlog video got 86 views. Whether or not it'll pick up, I don't know. I'm just gonna create. Yeah, so this is the video. Nikki
Showing that
Saunders.
simple format. Do it on stories, see how it does, right? Because we as humans need to build momentum. I need to know this works before I really put all my energy to it, right? And so put in stories, see like day in the life and write out all my tasks and how I'm feeling. And they're like, oh, you have a routine? I'm like, yeah. Okay, I went.
So if you're wondering why it's sped up, is because I've got it on ×2. When I watch videos, most of the time, I have it on ×2 because sometimes the pace might be a bit too slow. I'm not saying that hers is slow, but I just want to get through it quickly, and I'm just want to retain all the info. But I don't do it all the time, just every now and again.
Could be similar to a framework I like to use that I've taken from novel writer Brandon.
Excited for each of those segments. You need to know basically what they care about. So they've clicked in the video because they want to know how to grow the biggest pumpkins, the types of seed I'm going to need, obviously pumpkin seeds, but like, are there any particular...
What I've noticed over the years is how much YouTube has changed. When I started my channel, I just wanted to upload beats, me making beats, and just share the knowledge that I got from going to college and going to uni, and thought, yeah, that would make for some good videos, so I can share my knowledge, because I don't believe in hoarding. Obviously, YouTube has changed over the years. It's I won't say it's saturated, because I feel like that's a defeatist attitude, but it's definitely a lot more competitive if you want to look at it that way. But if you can create your own little space, create your own little corner, and you can build your community, people will come and you attract your tribe. But what I've noticed with YouTube is how much it's changed. And before, you could just throw tags in your videos and use clickbait thumbnails and just like really grow your channel and get a lot of views. Subscribers don't really mean much now. It's all about the views. And I've got 20k subscribers, and I'm not under any illusion thinking that I've made it and that's it. It's like the work starts now. And when I first started, my channel was doing really well. I would throw some videos up and get like tons of views. And then when I went to uni to do branding and advertising, it got so intense that I couldn't make no videos for YouTube. So my channel took a nosedive. It dipped. And even the AdSense revenue, that dipped by almost half. Like right now, it's struggling. I would love for it to be making hundreds, but it's not. But hopefully over time it will grow again. So yeah, the other day I watched a video and this guy was talking about YouTube gurus being scams. Like, I don't think they're scammers. I don't believe they're scamming us, but it did make me think, or have been thinking for a while, how that's almost like the perfect niche to be in. Because if you think about it, everyone wants to grow on YouTube. So they've tapped into a market where they know for a fact that, yeah, if we just create videos where we can just give them some info on growing their channel, it might not necessarily work for them, but at least we're giving them the info, which is fine. It's perfectly fine for them to do that. But I feel like small creators like myself and people who's just starting their channels, it can almost feel like when you see a video from them, that you're going to get that nugget, you're going to get that gem to make you feel like that's what you've been missing to grow your channel. Some of the advice out there is good. There is some good advice out there to help you grow your channel, but you have to kind of take it with a pinch of salt and just make it work for you. What I will say is consistency is key. Find your workflow, find what works for you. If it's 1 video a week, 2 videos a week, then do that. But just make sure that you are creating and keeping up to your weekly video, because for me, I feel like if I stop for like 2-3 weeks, then I don't know, I feel like I just get pushed down to the bottom of the pile. I don't know if that's true, but that's just how I feel about it. I wanted to quickly mention as well that what else I've noticed since uploading videos to YouTube is the trends, how YouTube is now and how it used to be, how much it's changed. Because when I started, I was uploading videos and I was using a platform called Screencast to record my videos, which only allowed me 15 minutes to record. And then as time went on, I noticed how other channels and other videos, they started to implement these retention editing hacks, and I jumped on that as well. And it was so time consuming. It would take me like 1 to 2 days to edit a video, which is ridiculous. And now the trend seems to be unedited videos, not so flashy and too much edits and stuff going on, which is, I'm all for that. I'm happy for that. So glad that's the way the trend's going, and that's what I'm more comfortable with. That's what I've been doing. That's what I like doing. All the other stuff, I just felt like I had to do that to try and keep retention in the video. And yeah, the way that YouTube's going now, I love it. It's easy for us. We can hit record. We don't have to put on any airs and graces. We can just record, and yeah, I just love that. So if you notice in my last couple of videos, that's what I've been doing. That's the style that I've been trying to implement, and I just hope that it continues, because it makes it easier for all of us to create, rather than feeling the pressure of having to make a video, add all this B-roll, add all this different text and overlays and cutting out the background. And yeah, I'm just happy for it. So going back to the gurus, you got your true buddies, your vidIQs, and they put out some really good videos, but at the same time, they do kind of know that we just want that nugget, we want that gem. But like I said, there's some really good, genuine articles out there who's going to give you some good advice. So I don't want this to come across like I don't like these YouTube gurus, but I'm aware, I'm fully aware that it's almost like dangling a carrot. Like they know we want to hear something, we want to hear what's new, we want to hear what's changing the algorithm. What you see the videos, the algorithms change on Instagram, or the algorithms change on YouTube. This is what you should do now. So it's like the goalposts are forever moving, always being moved, and we always going to want that new piece of info. So what I've tried to do with my channel is just to be consistent, keep posting, keep learning, keep looking and researching, seeing what others are doing, adapt it to my style, and then just run with that. That's just my take on 20k subscribers growing on YouTube, and what I've learned and what I've seen. And like I said, just find your lane, creating it, keep creating it. Those that vibe with you will find you. Appreciate the 20k subscribers. I'll see you in the next one.